JT Smith for the front office news. Reporting on the Bearcats second half collapse against ECU on the road. The Bearcats were up 16 points with a little bit more than 9 minutes left in the second half. And they ended up losing by 4 points, 75-71. It was a game with a lot of highlights and a lot of lows. Jeremiah Davenport joined the 1,000 point club in the middle of the first half, where he had a hell of a first half. 16 points on 5 of 5 from the field, 4 of 4 from 3, 2 free throws. I think he had 6 rebounds as well. Nolly had a nice first half and the second half, but it wasn't enough for the Bearcats, man, as they allowed R.J. Felton and Brandon Johnson to control the game, and they got dominated on the glass. That was one thing that scared me. They shot it very well for most of the game, so it kind of offset that, but they lost on the glass 47-26. No, 46-27. And that's something you can't have on the road, especially at a place like ECU, who has like 5 people there. And it's a joke, but at the same time, when you're up 16 points, you cannot lose that game. So that is a rough game. Might be the worst loss of the Bearcat season. And when their name isn't called on Selection Sunday, they have a few games that they wish they could have back. I know injuries are hurting them, but at the same time, when you can generate a lead of 16 on the road against a place that's normally tough to play, you have to finish the deal. And they haven't done that. It's the second one on the road that they have let slip away. Tulane in this ECU game are huge, or actually the third on the road. It was Houston as well, but Houston's a better team, so you could kind of be okay with that. But it's honestly three games in a row that they have had the win, had a significant lead, had a controlling lead, and they allowed the team to win. So, but today was mainly they got killed on the glass, man, because ECU wasn't shooting it that good, and then when they made their adjustments when they were down 16, UC didn't adjust enough. I think they might have should have went zone a little bit to try to shake them up. But I feel like they got too comfortable, and then they just walked them down, man. And the Bearcats couldn't score. They only scored 9 points in the final 9 minutes. So it was a point a minute. And at that clip, you cannot win on the road. But if you're up 16, you gotta find a way. You gotta find a way to get that dub. So now they're 17-10 and 8-6 in the AAC. It doesn't look like they're going to get a top 4 seed. They only have, I want to say, is it 5 games now? 4 games? Sorry, 4 or 5 games left. I know they play UCF on Sunday. Then they come back middle of next week and they play Temple, who's a tough team, who they were battling. They're like 4-5. And the way UC is playing right now, can't finish the games when they're not at home. It's rough right now, super rough. And they got to figure it out. I know they have a few injuries that are hampering them, but they got to figure it out late in the game. Like when that last 5 minutes have been killing the Bearcats, and you can't sugarcoat that. And I mean, the team has their deficiencies, but at the same time, man, they've been playing very well and getting solid leads on the road, and they're just not holding on to them. So they got to figure it out. It's definitely something that they have to fix and moving forward, because not trying to look forward to the Big 12 right now. We got to finish the season out, but the Big 12 is not the AAC. If you're up 16, you can't lose those games. But bad loss. Gotta move forward and move on. And then just make sure you check out the front office news. I got the recap up. I'm gonna post this vlog as well and go from there, y'all. But just make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube page, man. We're trying to do our thing. Share it with a friend, man. We're trying to get to 1K. But this was a tough loss, man. I can't sugarcoat this at all. And I'll be posting it, man. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll go from there.